Good morning, welcome everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you some prediction readings for the 20th of March, guys. Now I am out here with the doggos. Be warned, fingers, they don't knock the camera over. They're eating some snacks down there at the moment down the end of the yard. I try to keep them a little bit busy and occupied. Welcome anybody new to my channel. Please feel free to comment down below. We all talk to each other here, let each other know what's going on in our countries, because as we know there is a shitload going on in everybody's countries at the moment, and it ain't all sunshine, lollipops and roses, is it, guys? Or rainbows and unicorns. I don't even know what the saying is, but things are very challenging and just difficult times, and I'd say that's mostly financially, plus all the other garbage that they're bringing in. All right, little bit of admin, guys. First off, we've got the great big rescue. Yes, the big rescue of Butch and Sunny in America. Oh, guys, I do not know what to think of this. I know, it was all very exciting, them arriving back home from there. Is it 8 months in floating around in space or something like this? Don't know what to think, guys. I know we question a lot of things here. The BS detectors question a lot of things. Is it real? Is it shot in a studio? We do not know. We just do have a lot of questions around these things because nothing kind of makes sense, does it? Nothing makes sense, and they're always laughing and giggling, and it sort of does feel like maybe the wool's been pulled over people's eyes. It just does feel like that. Just my opinion, really, guys. Let me know what you think about it, but I just don't get it all, guys. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Things just do not make sense and add up, do they, guys? The other thing is, sadly, in Australia, more small businesses closing. It's crazy. Just closing down every day. That's some crazy amount. No surprises. This is a global issue. Hi, Soph. This is a global issue. Oh, that sun's warm. You're all warm and toasty. Sit down away from the camera. Away from the camera. Oh, they've got to sit right against the table. You know, my dog's got to lean on the table where the camera is. This way. Good girl. That's better. Thank you, Sophie. Sit there. Oh, my God. And they're blaming, yes, the mainstream media is blaming, of course, the tariffs, because then it makes Trump look bad, doesn't it? Like, he's the one causing small businesses to close in Australia. Like, give it a break. At least he's propping up his own bloody country financially. Like, oh, yeah, tariffs. What a joke. Tariffs are causing this. Oh my God. I mean, we know it's going to have the ripple effect, of course, but small businesses have been closing down here in Australia for and globally, as you know, for a good 5 years since some certain event, which we won't talk about, because as we know, we get fact checked, censored, all the above. Hey guys, Sprocket's doing heaps better, and of course he's coming straight towards the camera. He's so much brighter on the steroids. It's just so good to see him being happy. You'll see him wandering around there, guys. Sit down, come on. And now we've got Elbow, of course, because he's on his campaign trail. Remember, we've got the vote soon, whenever that may be. I think it's in May. I don't think they've really set a date for that. At least we get to vote, guys. Unlike some of you guys, like Chwanda, getting Carnage instead of Turdo. Like, not a great swap, is it? It's funny how the people have no say in a lot of these things. But Elbow's promising cheaper scripts now. So he's going to slash the prices on scripts, which I'm sure, as per usual, will bring people to the pharmacy more. So big farmers, it's always a win-win, isn't it, for big pharma, I have to say. They seem to always do okay out of everything. Elbow's always supporting them, getting people to come and get cheaper scripts. They all work together, the government and big pharma. We know how it goes. Sadly, he'll probably win people over with that. A lot of the pensioners and things. I hope they don't vote for him just because he's, well, as we know here, lying to them, because he always lies. Doesn't carry anything through as per past history. The other thing is, here we had them also pushing this Afterpay. You know how I talk a lot about, a lot of these young ones fall for Afterpay, where you pay later. I'm guessing if it's called Afterpay. I don't know much about it, actually, to be quite honest, because I don't use it. But they were doing these big giant giveaways on the news this morning, and all these winners could line up. They must have used Afterpay, and they're entitled to these like $500 prizes, like pretty good prizes. I can see why it's enticing for young ones. And they go into this little room. They line them up and then they go into this room. But, of course, they had to put on the metaverse goggles and grab their prize. They're what is going on here? Like I said to you guys, this will be the young ones' new normal. And they were winning prizes and they'd grab them out of this metaverse. It was completely mad. It's all becoming normalised, isn't it, guys? But as we know, pay later is never great, because if you haven't got the money now, you're not really going to have the money later either, are you? So all it does is put you into more debt, really. That's how I see it. But it's all been normalised. I was telling you guys about that show Electric State I've been watching with Millie Bobby Brown from Stranger Things in it. Oh, guys, you got to go watch it. It's funny as. It's all this metaverse, the robots versus the good robots versus the bad robots. And it's crazy, honestly. And we all have like that avatar in a robot. It's mental. You got to go watch it. If you've got Netflix, go watch it. Always good for a laugh. It really does talk about them trying to make us live in the metaverse, which we know is the end goal of everything that's been currently going on in the last 5 years. Sprocket, do you really need to be near the table? Of course, he's right here under the table, guys. Move. Come on, over here. Oh, he's such a big goofy, isn't he? Sprocket, come on, over here. Oh, well done. Sit down. All right, let's get straight into the reading, guys. It's a beautiful autumn day here. Oh, I'm so enjoying autumn. It's just such a magic time of the year. I know a lot of you guys in the UK, etc., are starting to enjoy a little bit of sunshine. Miracle after all your lovely chemtrail grey skies snow events. Oh, it's just crazy. All right, sit. Come on, sit with Mummy. Oh, my God. Sorry, guys. You know what he's like. All right. Oh, good. He's off for a wander to look for strawberries, no doubt. Sit. Actually, someone ate a pumpkin off our pumpkin vine. I don't know if it was a possum or if it was Sprocket. Oh, Sprocket, stop eating the tomatoes. Oh, stop it. He's pulling at the tomatoes. I'll get you one later. Come on. Oh, he's always hungry, that dog. Well, at least he's feeling better anyway. That's the main thing. All right, enough of my doggos. Let's get straight into the reading and we'll see what comes up. Sprocket, I will get you one in a minute. Over here. Oh my goodness. It's a bit much, isn't it? All right. Oh, I am getting tornadoes in America. I think I've already been hit with a few tornadoes, but I think there's still more to come. There's a bit more destruction around tornadoes. I'm just getting high velocity winds in a lot of parts of America, high velocity winds. And it's probably that change of season too, but I am getting a lot of ferocious winds. So batten down the hatches if you're living in America. I am getting that. I'm just getting tornadoes. Come here. Have a look at him. It's goofy. But he is feeling a lot brighter, which is good. All right. I'm still getting around. I don't know if you guys get these, but I'm still getting tornadoes. I'm getting San Francisco, California. I'm just getting high winds, high wind issues. And I'm getting the East Coast as well. East Coast. Storms, winds, hurricanes, tornadoes. I'm just getting this real whirling energy. I think you guys are used to them, aren't you, over in these parts? But they're probably the equivalent of our cyclones, I'd say. Some can be quite destructive. Some of those hurricanes, I know that. But I am getting a lot of this activity. I'm getting like seismology, is that what they call it? Seismologists? What is it when they follow the storms? And you're going to hear a lot of this. And it could be, like I was saying here in Australia, when we just recently, Sophie digging her hole as usual. It's all going to be very dramatised. The mainstream media will really dramatise this. And of course, all roads, as we know here, lead to climate change. It's all because of climate change. Everything that's happening is because of climate change, not because of fake weather manipulation and the things that they're putting up in the skies and fiddling around with Mother Nature. No, nothing like that. It's all to do with climate change. So it all feeds perfectly into the narrative. So, of course, as we know here, mainstream media will over-dramatise, over-emphasise, all this kind of thing. It's fear. We know. It's the old fear. Just put fear in people. Like we talk about here, we've already had the climate lockdown here in Brisbane and the Gold Coast, where shops had no products left. Everything was sold out. People panicked, did all this prep work, and it ended up just fizzling into a bit of a storm, basically. Even though, look, it was a bad storm. Admittedly, it did destroy beaches and did a lot of damage with trees and electricity, and people had their power out, this kind of thing. But the dramatisation of it was ridiculous. It must have put so much fear in old people and things like this. I mean, I guess they're probably doing the old better to be prepared, but it was over the top. I know Jen, you and I talk about it a lot. Just the media hype. It's that fear. And hence, they locked down a whole city of Brisbane, and the Gold Coast and even the Sunshine Coast got fairly much locked down as well. So it's almost like it doesn't take a lot to lock places down in different things. We know with the CV, it was very, very easy to lock people down, and not just on a small scale, it was a global scale. The whole world was locked down. And interestingly enough, guys, my girlfriend Sandy visited me yesterday. She's the one that went into Coles. I think I was telling you about it during the CV. And, oh yes, got charged because she went into Coles rather. What am I talking about? Coles, without a mask on, the supermarket. And twice they rang the police and got them to come and escort her out. A $600 fine. And she was saying that they reversed it, that they've actually paid it back to her. She had to pay it, or it was going to all go through court, and it was all, they were coming after her and all this sort of stuff. And so she had to pay it at the time. This was 5 years ago, guys. And then they ended up paying it back. And they had a letter with it. I don't know exactly what it said, but they ended up reimbursing her. So I don't know what's going on there, but it is interesting, isn't it, guys, that a lot of these fines during CV lockdowns seem to be rather illegal, didn't they? I mean, how can they stop people from leaving their homes? If that's not control, I don't know what is. Even during this storm, they were talking about charging people for being out walking on the Gold Coast or on a Gold Coast beach. And look, I get the dangers, but it's just another form of control, isn't it? I know they make out it's for people's safety, but they didn't even want people leaving their houses again. Like, I don't know. I don't even know what to think about this world, guys. Sometimes I just rave on, but I know you guys sometimes get where I'm coming from. It's just, everything's like over the top extreme, isn't it? All right. Hey, come here. Oh, it's so good to see him happy. Look at his little face. He's a goofy. Sit down. Come on, Goofy. Sit. Oh, I've got to sit near the camera. Exactly, and lean on it. All right. I'm getting Starmageddon in UK. He's still pushing the people. He's really pushing them now. It's showing me him with his hands like, oh, move aside, peasants. That's what I'm seeing for him. He just sees himself above the little people in England and UK. Like, he knows he's gonna try and implement these things no matter what. And he doesn't want, little people and peasants and the wee small folk to get in his way of his agenda. He's just pushing back now. He's just pushing the barriers, testing the limits, hoping to hell that people don't rise up against him, which they already are going to, like I've already said. But I do see that with Starmageddon. He's a ruthless He's a cunning dictator. He's what you call a cunning dictator. He doesn't come across as like a hardened, evil monster. He just comes across, he comes across as a goddamn fool, doesn't he? If you ask me. But people don't take him seriously. Like, it feels to me like everything that comes out of his mouth feels like lies. Like he's doing one thing over here, rolling out his agenda, achieving his goals, doing what he has to do, but then over here he's lying to the people and telling them a whole different story in order to get them on side. But people are seeing through it, guys. They're seeing through it. He's not well liked. I know you guys did that petition and everything, and of course nothing comes of it, as per usual. But I am seeing that he's still not well liked. People, and not just us BS detectors awake folk, other people who are starting to realise now that things aren't right, something's amiss with him. They can sense and feel he's not being honest. And this, of course, is the awakening, where people are starting to realise what the hell's going on. How do you go from Boris Johnson to sushi to that Liz, whatever her name was, for 5 minutes, and now to sushi Starmageddon? Like, nothing makes sense, does it? Nothing makes sense. I'm getting Paris, and I'm getting Paris is going to get a terrorist scare. I'm seeing another terrorist scare, sadly, in Paris. They get these little terrorist flare-ups every now and again in Paris, and the streets will be cleared. There'll be some threat of it could be a bomb threat in a coffee shop or something like that. Could be shooters. I'm just seeing this little bit of a shake-up again for Paris. You often have little terrorist incidences over there, or not little, any terrorist incident is horrific. But I'm seeing that in like a coffee shop again, at like quite a public event, like a public place. And again, this will up of course, feed the narrative, and it'll up the protection on the street. So you'll see more armed guards, you'll see more cops with big rifles, and there'll be more of this controlling of the streets in Paris. That's what I'm getting. Because we know Macron's sort of on the move as well, isn't he? He's achieved his goals, and he'll probably be resigning soon, I don't doubt it. So there will be change coming in Paris too, but this is how they start to do it, by, of course, the fear of, being on the streets and having like a coffee or lunch, or, terrorism. That's what it is. It's not safe. So I am seeing some sort of terrorist act in Paris on the horizon the next few months, I'm guessing. I'm getting Nepal, and I'm getting Nepal's in a bad way. I know they had earthquakes, didn't they, recently, which destroyed a lot of Nepal. It's infrastructure. I mean, it's probably pretty primitive, I'm thinking, Nepal. I'm just getting they're really struggling to get that backbone again. That it's really struggling to recreate itself, Nepal. I'm getting it was like quite a big tourist destination. Like when I think of Nepal, I think of a lot of mountain climbing. I think of a lot of Zen masters, people retreating there to find their spiritual peace. But I'm feeling like people are getting a little bit deterred of visiting Nepal. I feel like there's even crime now in Nepal. Like, there was never things like that, but now I feel like there's a lot of crime. Things are really changing, and I'm guessing what I'm seeing is that it's becoming more westernized. It's not how it used to be, I'm getting. Like, it's saying to me the vibrational frequency of Nepal is off. I always think of Tibetan prayer flags when I think of Nepal. I just think of all those coloured flags. I used to hang them in my garden. Maybe I need to hang them again, guys. Maybe we all need to hang some Tibetan prayer flags. Why don't we do that, guys? And these represent letting your life flow and things just flowing in the breeze and getting carried in the wind, all our troubles. And I am getting that. I'm getting that Tibet. It's almost saying like Tibet's lost its way. And it doesn't mean it can't get back to the spiritual place that it was, but I do feel at the moment there's a bit of a crime rate, and there's just things that have sort of they've been influenced by the Western society. So they're a little bit disjointed, Nepal, at the moment, not just from the earthquakes and things, but just from society in general is having a massive influence on Nepal. That's sad, isn't it? Oh, what is happening in this world? No one gets away from this stupid clown show, do they? All I can tell you guys is what comes through in my videos. My videos are for entertainment purposes, guys. Remember that. Take from them what you choose. Some things I get correct, some things I might not. As we know, things can change on a daily basis. All I can do is tell you what's currently coming through at the minute. I'm getting this visual of a lot of these global leaders. You know, we've got, well, Carnage now, Elbow, Chris Luxon. God, there's that many. Starmageddon, you name them, all the above. All the European leaders who are a bit, you know, out there. A lot of them are getting stuck now. It's showing me a lot of them climbing these ladders. We always talk about the ladders of success, climbing these ladders of success. And it's showing me like they're climbing up on the side of a house kind of thing. And the ladder's been taken away or kicked out, and they're hanging from the gutters of this house. Like they're feeling very unstable, unsafe. We've got to show off. That's just what I'm getting. Spocket, slow down. They're feeling things are a bit precarious, like you could fall at any minute. This is how a lot of the leaders are feeling, because so many people are waking up now globally to all this nonsense, because none of it's making sense. But this is where, like I keep saying to you guys, these European leaders come together. Sophie, come on, en masse, because it makes them stronger and they can help each other and prop each other up. For example, if someone's hanging off a gutter, this is just the image, others can come along and stand underneath them and sort of climb up and help them down, or catch them if they fall, this kind of thing. So this is why they come together in groups, these social, not social elites, these, what we call them clowns, puppets that work for the puppet masters. I'm just getting that. They have to stick together. They have to stick together. Hey, so careful of the table. Oh my God. They have to stick together in order to progress this, well, the guides are saying giant experiment. A giant human petri dish experiment is what I'm getting, which is their crazy agenda. How is this happening, guys? Oh, sometimes I sit back and I look around, as you guys would when you're sitting in your garden or you're enjoying your beautiful, peaceful life, and you think all this is going on out there. Like all that nonsense, destroying small businesses, ripping people off at the Bowser, cost of living just going through the roof, people's lives just being destroyed on a daily basis, houses becoming unaffordable. I mean, how are people paying those mortgages, guys? I don't even know. I don't know how any young person is going to buy a home in the future. It's insane. And I'm not seeing everything turning around just like that. We know it takes years for these things to kind of get back to some sort of, normality. And I just don't get it. Groceries are going up and up and up. And I know you guys notice it. And you sort of think, oh, it's not going to stop, is it? So what happens next? What happens next? Are people going to start marching on the steps of Parliament? I keep asking this question. Why are people just accepting it? It's something else. Oh, Sprocket's doing a poop over there. Come on, Sprocket. Oh my God. Us BS detectives ask all the time, why are people not marching in the streets saying we're not going to pay these prices? You know, farmers being ripped off on a daily basis worldwide. I can't stand it, guys. It's so infuriating. All right, let's see if there's anything else and we'll pull some cards. It's just, I just can't get over what we're living through, guys. I'm getting the Netherlands, and I'm getting you're going to have some new issues over there. New issues. We know they're always coming up with some garbage, and we know that they've done whatever they could to shut up the people who were standing and fighting back in Netherlands, farmers, etc. But I am seeing there's going to be new stuff they're going to hit you with. It's like they're very cunning, the governments in Netherlands. And I am seeing... Oh, God. I'm just seeing them targeting farmers again. This could be with taxes. I don't know if you guys have that inheritance tax as well, but I'm just seeing like taxes. The government's looking at other ways to... I hate to say it, attack farmers, even though you guys have got strength in numbers and you're really strong over there. They're still looking at ways of attacking you guys. And of course, we've got the climate change will come into it again, that if you're not contributing and doing your little bit, putting all your, crap into your cows and your milk and your soil and all this fake chemicals that they're currently pushing, Billy Goat and all his buddies, I am getting that. They're going to come through a different avenue to attack the farmers. You're smart in the Netherlands, though. People will stand up. They'll see through it. They're just relentless in their plight, these government leaders. They just won't give it up. I guess they've come too far. Like I always say, 5 years. 5 years. That's the magpie on the railing. 5 years. They're not going to give it up now, are they? They're still trying to roll everything out. Oh, I just can't get over it. Sorry, guys. Sometimes I'm just so flabbergasted at what is happening. Oh, and I noticed Trump's chatting to Zelensky again over the phone. That's the latest. I can't even keep up, guys. It's just too damn confusing. Why don't we just pull some cards and get some insight for ourselves? Because I think we're the ones that need to guide us through old Clown Show 3.0 this year. Let's pull a unicorn, guys. Some days I get lots of predictions. Sometimes I get more guidance for us, guys. It just depends on what comes through. Oh, it's so cute. Archangel Raphael. I know a lot of you talk about Raphael. Healing and abundance are coming to you. And that's a constant. Look at the open body language. We've had this card quite a few times. The open body language has got the staff, is it? Just allowing the light in, allowing life to flow to you. Keeping an open mind as well to new things as well. Let's do an affirmation. Cards are gone everywhere. Hang on. Be still. Spirit waits to guide you, but you must be still to hear the message. And that's being still to me. Sorry, guys. Being still to me is about being aware of your surrounds too. Not missing, like they said, what the guides are trying to show you. We often talk about little manifesting and doing little things like that. Be still. And I'm getting that song by U2. Gonna run to you, run to you, run to you. Woman, be still. I don't know what the song's called. Is it gonna run to you? Oh, I can't think of it, guys, but I am getting that song by U2. Woman, I will. Oh, I can't think what it's called. Gonna run to you. Maybe that's what it's called. But it's saying be still. We're getting better at being still now. We've really learned to be in the now, live in the moment, not get overwhelmed. And also being still is about how you respond to things too. Like I always say, you don't have to respond straight away. I try and teach my daughter that too. When someone comes at you, sometimes pause and take a breath and just be still for a minute before you answer things or It's very important in life, isn't it? To learn to be still. That's what saves you from all those horrible feelings and tightness in the chest, and learning to be still and being in the now, being in the moment, being present. It's so important. Oh, the point of power is always in the present moment. There you go. It's true. That's what gives you the strength and power, isn't it? Sorry, the wind's blowing my cards. Is being in the moment. The past is over and done and has no power over me. I can begin to be free in this moment. Today's thoughts create my future. I am in charge. I now take my own power back. I am safe and I am free. And that's exactly what the awakening is. And when you've gone through your awakening, you start to realize that that's the power. The power in you is about being in the now. And that's why Eckhart Tolle's written that book, The Power of Now, which is so brilliant. There's even some videos on YouTube. Go check them out, guys. Absolutely words of wisdom. And he's such a person full of so much knowledge and well, common sense, really. But it's putting it into practice that you need to get better at, isn't it, guys? That's what the awakening is all about. Going from feeling like you don't fit in and you're full of pain or hurts and angst and anxieties or depression, suicidal thoughts, whatever, to changing your life, to going with the flow, opening up, not having resentment in your body anymore and hurts from the past. You know, we always talk about dropping that backpacker burden and pulling up anchor and sailing away and just sailing through life, going with the flow. That's what it's all about. That's how we heal, isn't it? All right, let's see if there's anything to finish off with today. I'm getting Celine Dion. Has she got a song, The Power of Love? Power of Love. Oh, I've just got that feeling it's a Celine Dion song, The Power of Love. Well, I'm getting that anyway. The Power of Love. Okay, hang on. I'm getting an Elvis Presley song. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. But see, again, it's about the rushing in, like pause, take your time in life. That's why we're getting that song and that message through the words in that song. Oh, Elvis, he's so great, isn't he? I was looking at some pictures of him the other day because some friends of mine on Facebook were actually in Memphis at his house and everything, and just unreal. Imagine going to his house and everything and seeing his grave and all that. It'd be so exciting. He was just such an icon. Not only was he talented musically, but he was so striking to look at, wasn't he? He had the full package. He could act, he could sing, he could play instruments, couldn't he? Oh my God. It's funny how these people just come along now and again and they're just unbelievably talented. Let me see if there's anything else to finish off with today. Oh, now they're giving me the Blue Suede Shoes song, of course. Dun, 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 dun. 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready, let's go, go, go. Don't you sweat on my blue suede shoes. I'm just getting that song today because what I'm getting is just, have fun in life. Like, it's showing me that. Just be carefree. Look at him. He'd shake his hips and wobble his knees and all that. This is what we've got to do in life. We've got to start enjoying life. Having fun. Don't take life too seriously is what I'm getting for that. Just let me see if there's one more thing, guys. Hang on. We got a party. Remember that song, Party? Oh, God. It's an old song. Remember that song? If you want to get down and your knees are fun and you bump, 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 you got to party. It's a bit of a party song. It's an older 80s song, I think it was. You got to party. Well, that's what I'm getting for us. We just got to party. We've got to enjoy life. Speaking of, I've got my wedding on Tuesday coming up, guys. My Lord of the Rings wedding. So I'm getting that song for us. Party. 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 Hang on, see if there's anything else. Oh, I'm getting Cyndi Lauper's girls just want to have fun. And that's what life's about. It's about living in the now, having fun, making the most of every moment. Life's too short. We could be dead tomorrow. Like, you don't know what's ahead, you know, what's coming. So make the most of everything. Party and have fun. That's the message. Cyndi Lauper's girls just want to have fun. Oh, that was a huge hit, wasn't it? I love Cyndi Lauper. Some people tell me I look like Cyndi Lauper. I'm like, I don't know if it's a compliment or what. I don't know how to take it. She's a bit out there, isn't she? All right, I say goodbye from me and the dog goes, oh, there's Chungus drinking in. Hi, Chungus. Chungus. He's such a friendly magpie. Isn't that so sweet? See, living in the now. These are the beautiful moments. Sophie's crashed, Sprocket's asleep. It's beautiful. Look what magic. Drinking out of, and I just love the birds. I know you guys really love nature. It's unreal, isn't it? Look at him having his little morning drink. It's so cute. All right, my daughter just fed him up on the railing. All right, on that note, I'll say goodbye from me and Chungus. What a name. I don't know where she came up with that either. All right, take care, everybody. Don't forget, like buttons. Please comment down below. Feel free to subscribe. It'd be beautiful to have you here. Like I said, we built a community of like-minded people, and we just, I don't know, we just see the world very differently, don't we, to a lot of other people. As intuitives, psychics, and empaths, it's certainly not be easy to navigate this world, but it certainly helps when you've got other people around you who help keep you supported and propped up. So thanks also for being here on my channel, all you wonderful people out there. Take care, have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.